High heat once again made for some steamy conditions inside schools across Connecticut, forcing dozens of districts to dismiss students early. And now one teachers union says this really underscores the need for schools to put in air conditioning. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland live at the mobile newsroom for us tonight in Wallingford. Matt.
All air in this union, which represents thousands of teachers here in Connecticut, says that there's already a law on the book which mandates temperature limits in pet stores, but not in schools. That's something they want to change, and they also want to see school districts without air conditioning add it. Picking up her two kids from their Wallingford Elementary School, Erica Pott says even with the early dismissal, these past few school days haven't been easy.
They power through, but it's tough with the masks on and everything, so they come home very overheated.
From Wallingford to schools in Orange and Milford, this was a common sight. Windows and doors propped open, hoping to cool down classrooms and leading dozens of districts across the state to dismiss early.
This is avoidable. We need to fix our air handling systems in our schools, make them 21st century, and schools that do not have air conditioning should have it.
And the Connecticut Education Association says with more than $1 billion headed towards Connecticut for education as part of the American Rescue Plan and pandemic relief, now is the time to improve the air quality at schools.
We have federal dollars coming in for our schools. We can fix this problem so that schools are healthy, they are safe, and they can be used throughout the entire year.
Wallingford Superintendent Dr. Sal Menzo understands the concern, but cautions it will likely be a local decision districts will have to make.
We are using some of the ESSER 2 funds to update a system at one of our schools. I think when you start getting into air conditioning, we have to look at the equity lens. And through an equity lens with 12 schools in our district, it would be very difficult for $4.5 million to cover air conditioning in all 12 schools.
My husband's actually from California, and he says, I don't understand why, why New England doesn't have air conditioning in their school systems. I said, I don't really know either. It was like that when I was a kid too here.
And now, while it will eventually cool down here later this week, the good news is it will happen just in time for their last day of school here in Wallingford on Friday. We're live with the mobile newsroom in Wallingford. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.